American football player Travis Hunter Jr. was born on May 18, 2003, and plays wide receiver and cornerback for the Colorado Buffaloes. He was the top-ranked prospect to commit to an FCS school while playing for the Jackson State Tigers. In 2023, Hunter transferred to Colorado, where he was named a consensus All-American and won the Paul Hornung Award. He has a net worth of $6 million. Cars. Travis Hunter owns a custom Ram TRX from DreamWorks Motorsports, which he received as a surprise 21st birthday gift. Hunter also bought his girlfriend a luxury car with money from his NIL. Houses. Hunter purchased a Savannah home in order to spend more time with his mother. The Buff star is thrilled about his new house because fishing is one of his favorite activities. Early life. Hunter, who was born in West Palm Beach, Florida, relocated to Georgia when he was in 8th grade. He played wide receiver and cornerback for the Eagles while attending Collins Hill High School in Sewanee, Georgia. He led Gwinnett County in interceptions as a sophomore, and he caught 49 passes for 919 yards and 12 touchdowns. Hunter won Max Prep's Georgia Player of the Year as a junior after receiving 137 passes for 1,746 yards and 24 touchdowns, making 8 interceptions and recording 51 tackles. He led the Eagles to a 12-3 record and a trip to the Class 7A state championship game. He also set single-season marks for receptions, receiving yards, and receiving touchdowns in Gwinnett County. Despite missing 5 games due to an ankle injury sustained in the middle of the season, Travis Hunter finished his senior year with 76 receptions for 1,128 yards and 10 touchdowns on offense and 23 tackles for interceptions and a forced fumble on defense. He finished with 10 receptions for 153 yards and a touchdown, along with a forced fumble in the state championship game, capping off a perfect 15-0 record and Collins Hill's first ever state victory. Hunter caught 10 passes for 178 yards and 2 touchdowns in his final high school game, which was a 40-36 loss to Graham Caphausen, the Washington State champions, in the Geico State Championship Bowl Series. With 48 career receiving touchdowns, he also surpassed Braxton Hicks's Georgia State record. Personal life. Hunter's father, Travis Sr., was an Offensive Rookie of the Year in the Southern States Football League in 2007 and a member of the Florida Football Alliance. With businesses like Greenwood and several Michael Strahan's brands, Hunter has 0 agreements. He, Donovan Edwards, and Quinn Ewers were among the athletes featured on the cover of EA Sports College Football 25. Hunter is engaged to Leanna Lee Nee, his high school sweetheart. Together, they run a YouTube channel with around 100,000 subscribers as of September 2024. They intend to marry in May 2025. Early career college. Both 247sports.com and Rivals.com ranked Hunter as the top overall recruit, and ESPN ranked him second after Walter Nolan. On March 3, 2020, a day after his initial visit to Florida State, he made his commitment to the Seminoles after being awarded a scholarship there in November 2019. Among other offers, he rejected those from Alabama, Auburn, Clemson, Florida, Georgia, Michigan, and Oklahoma. In a historic move, Hunter renounced his pledge to the Jackson State Tigers, led by former Florida State cornerback Deion Sanders, on December 15, 2021. The previous month, he had come to see the school, having gone to their sellout Soul Bowl victory on November 20th. Hunter was the top recruit in the country and the first 5-star recruit to sign with an FCS or HBCU. Steve Wiltfong, National Director of Recruiting for 247 Sports, described it as the biggest signing day moment in the history of college football, while Dustin Lewis of Sports Illustrated termed it probably the most shocking decision in the history of college football recruiting. College career. In the first ever nationally televised HBCU spring game, Hunter recorded 2 interceptions and 2 receiving touchdowns in the Jackson State game. Despite not recording any statistics, Hunter made his collegiate debut against Florida A&M in the first week. Hunter missed 5 games due to an unexplained injury he acquired during the victory. Hunter made a comeback in the victory over Campbell in Week 7, hauling in 4 passes for a total of 24 yards. Against Alabama A&M in Week 10, Hunter recorded both his first interception and his first touchdown as a college player. Hunter caught 2 passes for a season-high 49 yards and 1 touchdown against Alcorn State in Week 11. For the second week in a row, he also recorded an interception. In the Celebration Bowl in 2022, Hunter caught 4 passes for 2 scores and 47 yards. Hunter played in 7 games as a freshman and recorded 19 total tackles, 8 pass breakups, 2 interceptions, 1 fumble recovery, and 1 defensive touchdown. He added 18 receptions for 188 yards and 4 scores on offense. Hunter followed Jackson State head coach Deion Sanders to go to the University of Colorado in 2023. Hunter played 147 offensive and defensive snaps in a 45-42 shock victory over the TCU Horned Frogs in his FBS debut. Hunter made 3 defensive tackles, an interception, and 11 receptions for 119 yards in the victory. Hunter missed the following 3 games after suffering an injury during Colorado's overtime triumph against rival Colorado State in Week 3. Against Stanford in Week 7 after his injury, Hunter caught a season-high 13 passes for 140 yards and 2 scores. Hunter recorded 2 interceptions against UCLA, ranked number 23 in Week 8. Hunter caught 8 passes for 98 yards in Week 9, with a victory over Oregon State, ranked 16th. Hunter caught 4 passes for 82 yards and 1 touchdown against Washington State in Week 11. Hunter caught 8 catches for 107 yards and a touchdown versus Utah in the season finale. Hunter caught 57 passes for 721 yards and 5 touchdowns throughout the season. He recorded 30 tackles and 3 interceptions on defense. At an average of 114.7 per game, he played 1,102 snaps, including 475 on offense, 631 on defense, and 32 on special teams. He was selected as a second-team All-Pac, 12 in a 2023 Consensus All-American. In addition, Hunter received the Paul Hornung Award. Hunter caught 7 passes for 132 yards and 3 touchdowns in the 2024 season opener against North Dakota State. Hunter made the game-winning forced fumble at the goal line in the thrilling 38-31 overtime match versus Baylor on September 21st. Thanks for tuning in. If you liked this video, share with your family and friends. Subscribe and click on the bell notification.
We do it.